Hello and welcome to Twilight Sessions. My name is Mason and I am a healer, a witch, and a channel. And today I have a message for you. This message is from Archangel Michael. So if you are resonating with Archangel Michael energy lately, stick around. So the theme that I've been getting for this message is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse paired with the Nine of Wands. And this kind of mirrors a previous energy that we've been talking about on this channel, which is kind of this stuckness. This energy of wanting to move forward and not exactly knowing how to get to where we're going or feeling too tired to continue. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the message I've been getting is you don't know how strong you are. Like, you're feeling tired, you're feeling like you want to continue, and you don't realize that you have everything you need. You don't realize that you have all of the tools and all of the strength and all of the knowledge and wisdom and maturity and all the things. So this is kind of a clashing of energies within you of like wanting to go forward with this kind of foolhardy, like, let's go for energy, while also feeling like you don't have what it takes. But you do. You absolutely do have what it takes, because you are the Queen of Pentacles. It is simply in reverse right now. So you just need to flip your perspective. Suddenly you're the Queen of Pentacles. So if that energy sounds like you, stick around. So I'm curious how we can overcome this energy. Oh, great. We've got the Wheel of Fortune popping out right away. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we've got the Nine of Swords, which is funny. It's similar. Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands are similar energy, and they are Jude, and they are paired in this reading. They are, this is how they're oriented. We've got the Nine of Swords down here looking up at the Nine of Wands. So there is like this sense underneath this, wanting to go forward, but like not really sure how to start, how to go. There's like this sense of wanting to protect yourself, which makes a lot of sense, obviously. But over here, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune popped out underneath the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. This is absolutely you are being swept up in the pull of fate or time or whatever, however you call it. You're being swept up in this thing, and there's really nothing you can do to stop it at this point. And I think that's where this self-doubt is coming from, is that you see, sorry, Wednesday's being really cute. You see that you are being swept along, and you are terrified because you feel like you don't have control or the ability to even keep up with it. So that's kind of where we are right now. So how can we kind of ease this tension? How can we use this energy to our benefit? I've got some really wild kitties out here today. Jude, you want to come say hello? Jude. Yes. So we've got Knight of Wands. Oh, another reversed queen. This is so interesting. I got Queen of Cups in reverse, Two of Pentacles, and Two of Swords. Oh yeah, a lot of swords and pentacles. This is a very interesting reading. Great. Okay, awesome. So okay, so now that we know where your energy is, which is this, you're getting caught up in the wave of time, of life, of fate, of whatever, and you are going to where you're going, and it excites you and terrifies you. You are wanting to protect yourself. You are feeling maybe a little bit of victimhood around this because you might not feel ready, so you're like, ugh, I don't want this yet. Like, I'm not ready for this yet. And so there might be a little bit of like, oh, I'm being forced out of the nest too soon, right? Like, ugh, I'm being kicked out before I'm ready. And actually, birds have been coming up a lot for me lately, and I have a feather here. So if you are resonating with birds, welcome. yes, being kicked out of the nest early, which is any nest that you feel comfortable in. So this is any dynamic in your life that is comfortable to you, that you know you have grown out of, but are not yet ready to leave, because leaving is so scary, because once you get kicked out of that nest, you don't know how you're going to spread those wings until you actually spread the wings. So we've got the Knight of Wands, and this is creativity and energetic, like abundance, energy in abundance, creativity in abundance. Again, that kind of foolhardy energy of just like, let's go for it. And paired with the Queen of Cups upside down, in reverse, is again symbolizing this feeling of, I want to go forward and I don't know that I can trust my feet. I don't know that I can trust my wings to catch me. Sorry, dude. Hit you in the face. I don't know if there will be a stepping stone when I put my foot down, right? I just love this card because she's just walking on water, just expecting, just knowing for a fact a little tortoise friend is going to be there. And since it's in reverse, you're having like a hard time trusting that. We've got the Two of Pentacles coming up, so there might be an aspect of like you're balanced right now in between the past and the present and the future, or the past and the future. Yeah, actually, this is paired with the Two of Swords, so we've got both the Pentacles and the Swords coming out again. Yeah, both of these are upright, and so there's like a choice to make, and the choice is both monetary and or like material realm, so like earthly. Might not be money related, but it might also be money related. But then there's also like an intellectual aspect as well, so like a decision you have to make in your head, in your brain, like an idea, thought, a belief maybe. And finally, we've got the Nine of Cups paired with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So we've got the Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And I think it's really interesting that both of these cards have a pouring aspect to them. So the Nine of Cups has like this throat aspect, so like throat chakra. And then this card is very much like, it's pouring abundance here. And whenever I see this card, I always think of like abundance is raining down on you. And because this is in reverse, you're having a hard time believing that. Right, you're not seeing the abundance all around you. You're not seeing the support all around you, whatever the abundance is. And yeah, with the Nine of Cups, there is again a wanting to move forward, but feeling like you can't trust yourself. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups, we've got contentment, pride in the self, wishes, fulfillment, self-respect, curiosity, and dreaming. So like this is everything you're wanting to manifest into the world, whatever that is for you, however this is looking for you. And then with the reverse Six of Pentacles, there's like a sense that you can't trust that, right? Yeah, you feel like the world isn't generous with you, that you won't be caught, that you won't be able to manifest your dreams in the world. But not to fear, because every transition has a beginning, a middle, and an end, if you could call it an end. And the very next card in the deck is the Death card. So with this Death, it is, again, rebirth. It is transition. It is moving from the present / past into the future, the next thing. Yeah, the Death card is one of my favorites, and in this one, it is represented by a phoenix rising. So you are the phoenix rising, and again with the birds, right? We've got another bird. So we've got walking on water. We've got birds flying through the air. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, there is an aspect of don't overthink this, right? Don't think so much about this. There's an element of, oh yeah, so don't think too much, and also trust your intuition. With the Moon in reverse, this is you not trusting your intuition. because the queens are both in reverse, that is that very intuitive yin energy. The moon is like the most, it was a very a very big version of that energy. This is a very intuitive card, and this is you feeling like fear of all those things that you can't see, right? This is the fear of the unknown, and not trusting your intuition. But not to fear, because we can overcome this. How are we going to overcome this? What do we need to know to overcome this stuck energy? Yeah, I like don't overthink it. Oh, this is really interesting. We're getting the Six of Cups in, sorry, the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Star in reverse. Yes, we've got Six of Cups and the Star. So this is really interesting. I'm wondering if the direction that you're trying to go isn't the direction you should be going. If I'm thinking now that all of these are kind of coming out, especially since they're all in reverse, with the Ace of Swords coming out, after the death of the past self, you have an idea of what you want to become next. And I'm thinking that because of all these other cards, the thing that you're thinking you want to become isn't actually meant for you. And so there will be a resistance to it, because what isn't for you will not stick around. And what is for you will never pass you by. Yeah, there's Three of Swords coming out in reverse, so there might be a sense of heartbreak around this. Or in this case, it might be a sense of relief of like, oh, that isn't what I really want, right? So think about what it is that you are trying to manifest, what you're dreaming of, whatever this thing is that you're trying to go forward into, or you're feeling not ready yet to go forward into. Is that really what you're going into? Is that really what you want? Or do you need to do a little bit more introspection and think about what you truly want? Like, what does your heart truly want? Yeah, maybe with the moon in reverse, you aren't listening to your intuition and you're not following the guidance that you're being given, probably because of heartbreak, right? Like, you've had your heart broken in the past when things didn't work out the way you wanted them to, or you planned them to. And so you're like, well, therefore, it must not work out again. And just because it happened one time doesn't mean it's going to happen again, right? It's so easy to think that, though, because you're like, well, cause and effect. But we don't have to worry about that. Oh, yeah, this is great. The Five of Swords popped out in reverse as well. And the Five of Swords is disastrous movement, ambition, determination, inflexibility, conflict, and conquering at a cost. And since this is in reverse, you are being urged not to embrace this type of energy. So don't try to force the situation. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, don't force the situation. Instead, reflect. I think the message behind this whole reading is to sit back and reflect. So, yeah, I can't tell you what it is that you want. Instead, because only you know that, it's between you and God. But the message here is clear now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm seeing it, is go within and see what it is that you're wanting to do after that death. Kittens. Kittens. So many kittens. Oh, funny, the Hanged Man is popping out in reverse. So, movement is going to be coming for you. You will be swept along. You will no longer be the Hanged Man. You will no longer be upside down. And I think I've mentioned this before about the Hanged Man, that the Hanged Man in mythology is Odin, who hung upside down on the world tree for, I want to say 7 days and 7 nights, or I don't remember how many days and nights, maybe it was 9, in order to get the wisdom of the other world, which came in the form of the runes. And he lost an eye in doing that. That was the cost of the knowledge of the other world. But the loss of that eye allowed him to see into the other world, right? So he lost sight, half of sight in one world, but gained sight in another world. And with the Hanged Man in reverse, I believe that you are coming out of that. You are no longer going to be waiting. You're coming out of that phase of waiting, of feeling stuck. And you will get the vision that you have asked for. Yeah, I think that's it. That's the end of the reading. You will get the vision that you asked for. You will get the vision that you asked for. The vision as in you will get the Hanged Man in reverse is showing you that the version of you in the future that you are wanting to manifest is about to come into clarity for you. So what you currently think you want, look at what that is. Look at what it is and ask yourself, is this truly what I want? Is this what I've been told I want? Is this what I've been conditioned to think that I want? Is this what I want based on who I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, yesterday? But today, is this what my heart is telling me? Is this really what I want? And allow the images that come into your mind to just wash over you. Don't judge them. Just let them come in and see what they have to say. This is how you channel. This is how we channel. The voice inside your head is the voice of God. That is the voice of the angels speaking to you, especially when the thoughts are coming from places that you're like, what is that thought? Like, I don't think that. Yeah, that bird chilling outside is confirmation. That's so funny. So listen to the voice in your head, the one that you're like, what voice is that? Or look at the images and look around you too. Look around for signs in your world. See what makes you feel jealous, or see what makes you feel happy, right? Like, see what fills you with joy. Follow those little breadcrumbs, because what you think you want right now and the thing that you're having a really hard time manifesting isn't really what you want. It isn't really what is for you, which is why it's not coming into your reality as fast as you want it to, because it's not for you. But I know this, that whatever is coming instead is going to be so much better than what you had wanted before, or what you think you wanted. You absolutely got this. God has got you. And you are an incredibly blessed person. I know that. You are a blessed being of God, for sure. All right, well, my cats have decided to tear down the house, so I'm gonna go. But thank you so much for being here today. I hope you got a lot out of this reading. I hope you got some comfort, some guidance. Sit down with your journal and let me know what you come up with. I'm so curious. Also, let me know if you have been experiencing birds lately. The sign that you can be looking out for as like confirmation of this message and video is hawks, in specific hawks, but any bird that you like see in abundance. If you're like seeing multiple of the same bird, notice that. But for me, it's been hawks lately. So if you're seeing hawks of any kind, that's your sign. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, my friend, blessed be, and may peace be with you. Bye.